Good evening and welcome to Star City News. I'm Cody J.
And I'm Mecca Slaughter. If you're shopping at South Point, you may notice a new parking fee on your receipt.
It won't be for where you are currently parking, but where you will be. Josh Kuzacek is live at South Point with the story.
Yeah, guys, a new 1% tax here at South Point might have shoppers paying a little bit more in the future. My question today was, will it affect business?
Even on a Tuesday afternoon, South Point Pavilion is busy, and if all goes according to plan, it will only get busier.
We wanted to partner with the city to have a public parking garage. So this is a parking garage. Obviously it's located at South Point, but it's for anybody. Anybody who wants to park here, take a bus downtown, take a bus to different parts of the city, drive somewhere else. This allows them to do it in a public way that is kind of helpful to everybody.
And while Latimer understands the concerns with the tax increase, she's not too concerned, given the fact that Shields brings in 38% of the shoppers to South Point Mall, and they're expecting that to go up with the new addition.
This new Shields store is going to be so fun and exciting that I heard that they're going to have like scuba divers who feed the fish. You know, I mean, how fun is that going to be? So we think it's going to be a really great opportunity for everyone.
And that great opportunity doesn't seem to bother many shoppers either.
Well, I only come here really out of necessity anyway, so I'll probably pay the additional 1% tax. I mean, I'm never pleased when there's an increase in taxes, but it is not going to be something that I fight.
I've seen the one in Overland Park. It's pretty nice.
Now, Latimer stressed that the tax is only for the garage. Shields is completely paid for by the company. The tax also still needs to be approved by the city. It would start at the beginning of 2017 and run till about 2034 at its current projection. Reporting live for Star City News, I'm Josh Kuzacek.
Thank you, Josh. Nebraska is one of 12 states without a program to pay for rape kit exams, but that might be changing. A new bill proposed by Senator Adam Moorfield would help shift the costs off of law enforcement agencies, which are required to pay for the kits. The Attorney General's office estimates the cost of the program to be between $500,000 and $750,000 annually. A new bill in the Nebraska legislature could affect how little to no English-speaking residents of Nebraska get their driver's licenses. Senator David Bloomfield has proposed the bill, which would require all exams under the Motor Vehicle Operations License Act to be in English. He says the bill is in the interest of safety. The commissioner for the Latino American Commission, Adrian Sanchez, says that no data has been found connecting accidents to a lack of understanding of English.
Formerly known as Nebraskans for Public Safety, the group Retain a Just Nebraska is launching a statewide campaign as opponents of the death penalty. They're asking voters to reject a proposal that would keep the death penalty in Nebraska. Last May, lawmakers abolished capital punishment, then supporters responded with a petition. With 10 men currently on death row, Governor Ricketts says he will not pursue any executions until voters decide in November. Sticking with legislator, Sherry Dawson, a registered nurse, has been appointed as the new director of the state's Behavioral Health Division. Dawson has served as the division's acting director in addition to other roles.
Donald Trump is moving on from his feud with the Pope and is taking on the Ricketts family. Marlene Ricketts, the wife of TD Ameritrade founder Joe Ricketts and the mother of Pete Ricketts, donated $3 million to an anti-Trump super PAC, Our Principles PAC, making her the largest donor in the super PAC. Trump went to Twitter saying, quote, "They better be careful, they have a lot to hide," end quote.
What happens in Vegas won't stay there today because Nevada is having their caucus. Trump had a few words to say about this silver state, as well as his opponent, Ted Cruz.
You know, it is Las Vegas. It's a little tricky, This guy Cruz lies more than any human being I've ever dealt with. Unbelievable.
Only 6 years old, the Nevada caucus has 3 levels: the precinct, the county convention, and the state convention. There are 33 Democratic and 34 Republican delegates who will end up representing the precinct level voters.
Jumping from Nevada to Nebraska, after the break, we will have Evan Hummel live in the newsroom to inform us about the new interim police chief,
as well as what the city is doing regarding our oxygen-giving friends, trees.
At the University of Nebraska College of Journalism and Mass Communications, you can start here and go anywhere. Our programs are designed for doers, life seekers. You'll get hands-on experience from day one in front of or behind a camera with a major in broadcasting. Or maybe you'd like a career in radio, calling sporting events for KRNU, or design a major advertising campaign. To begin your future, go to journalism.unl.edu.
According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, every 2 minutes, a person is injured in a drunk driving crash. Always remember, buzz driving is still drunk driving. A message from the Nebraska Office of Highway Safety.
Welcome to the Adele Coryell Hall Learning Commons. This new addition will soon become the scholastic hub of City Campus. Enjoy the vibrant learning environment designed to accommodate and promote academics. The Commons also has a number of private study rooms to gather and collaborate with classmates and friends. Come visit the Adele Coryell Hall Learning Commons at Love Library today.
We'll see if history can repeat itself for the Huskers. If they can have back-to-back years with beating Purdue if they lose this game.
What would we do if we won the Powerball jackpot?
That's daunting to think about.
The music may change, but we'll still be there. Music, sports, and more. 90.3 KRNU.
A new police chief will take office Saturday.
But it's only temporary. We now go to Evan Hummel live in the newsroom.
Police Chief Jim Pashang is stepping down on February 27th, and while the search continues for his replacement, Mayor Beitler has named an interim police chief.
Assistant Police Chief Brian Jackson will be taking over as interim police chief on Saturday. This after Jim Pashang's retirement following over 40 years in law enforcement. Director of Health and Public Safety Tom Cassidy, a former police chief himself, knows Jackson personally and shared his thoughts.
Very well acquainted with the quality of his work. I had the opportunity to promote him a couple of times during my tenure as police chief, and I recommended him as a good choice for the interim chief to the mayor. So I'm thrilled that he's agreed to do that.
Jackson comes with nearly 3 decades of experience, but has expressed that he is not applying for the permanent position. Cassidy believes social media will be a major factor for the police department and the next chief.
It's very difficult to reach out and touch thousands of people one-on-one. It's very easy to do that with something like Twitter or Facebook. So I think it's both challenges and opportunities for people in law enforcement. I'm hoping that our next police chief is social media savvy.
Cassidy says whoever the next police chief is, Pashang has set the bar high.
I think more than anything, he's modeled a very, very high ethical standard for everyone that has worked with him or for him, not just as police chief, but during the entire 40-year career.
For Star City News, I'm Evan Hummel.
Applications are supposed to be in by the end of this month. I reached out to the mayor's office, but they were unavailable for comment. Back to you in the newsroom.
Thanks, Evan. Lincoln has been named the second best capital city in the country behind Austin, Texas. According to a Wallet Hub study, Lincoln scored 6th in housing affordability, 4th in lowest premature death rate, and 1st for unemployment rate.
Well, bravo, Lincoln. That makes me happy to call this place my home.
Though Lincoln is one of the best capital cities, the city has plans to remove trees. We have Casey Caranda with more.
Starting in the upcoming weeks, the City of Lincoln will work on tree removal here on Apple Street. The removal begins now to meet the Federal Migratory Bird Treaty Act's standards. The act makes it illegal for anyone to remove or bother any migratory bird or any nests, eggs, or part of a bird. The tree removals are in preparation for an upcoming project between 36th and 40th Streets. Starting mid-March, the city's Public Works Department will work on resurfacing streets and replacing curbs. There are about 7 trees that have been marked because they are hanging over or near the curbs, just like this one here outside a farmhouse. For Star City News, I'm Casey Caranda. Back to you, Cody and Mecca.
With the start of meteorological spring,
we can think of the tree removal as an early spring cleaning.
Yeah, but how close are we to spring? Audra Moore has the details.
Starting to grow. But winter's not over just yet. Some of our down below freezing still. I'm Audra Moore with Star City Weather. Emily Lockenmeyer will have your full weather forecast after the break.
Picture yourself in a masterpiece building, surrounded by the work of great American masters. It's here. Sheldon Museum of Art at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln. Nebraska's national treasure.
I'm Prince Mukamara, and I'm urging you to go to collegeboundnebraska.com to see if you qualify.
You've got things to do. You're the next success. A CEO, a dancer, a poet, an entrepreneur, a doer, a spark. Come make waves where there is no ocean.
For Star City Weather, I'm Emily Lackmeyer. Well, we had another balmy spring-like day here in Lincoln, 49 degrees currently and sunny. North winds 15 to 20 miles per hour, making it feel a little bit cooler than what we're actually experiencing right now. If we take a look at our almanac for the day, 51 degrees was our high, so we're only a couple degrees cooler than what we saw a few hours ago, but it's still above what our average is for this time of year. Also, the low is above that average of 21. Sitting at 26 is what we saw this morning. If we take a look at the temperatures across the state, 46 up in Chadron, 47 in Scottsbluff, 48 in North Platte, 49 in Grand Island, and 47 up in Sioux City. We're seeing this warming effect as we move to our southeast, and this is due to that low pressure system that's sitting down in the Gulf right now, bringing marginal risk of thunderstorms to the area. This cold front is actually going to be pushing these storms up the East Coast over the next couple days, and behind it bringing a chance for snow and also bringing us a chance of snow here in Nebraska. The storm will dissipate to our north and bring high pressure systems to move in over the central U.S. come later this week. Looking at tonight's forecast, partly cloudy, 23 degrees. We'll see a slight shift in winds north-northwest, and it'll calm down to about 10 miles per hour. These clouds are going to dissipate into tomorrow, and we'll see sunny skies, and it's going to be 43 degrees. Those winds will sustain about the same as what we'll see overnight, and maybe pick up to about 15 come tomorrow. Looking at our 7-day forecast here, 30% chance for snow Wednesday night. That chance for snow will cool our temperatures into Thursday, 40 degrees there, 52 come Friday, a balmy 66 come Saturday, 53 degrees and breezy come Sunday, and then into the mid-40s and lower 40s come next work week. So it's looking to be absolutely beautiful outside, and make sure that you get out and enjoy the wonderful weather that we'll be expecting to see this weekend. Back to you at the desk.
Thanks, Emily. I can't wait for that warm-up later in the week.
Me too. I'm really enjoying this early spring.
Well, now we'll go live to Evan Troxel with what's happening in and around campus.
Hi, I'm Evan Troxel with UNews. Let's see what's going on at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln. 2 of the UNL Chancellor candidates will be in Lincoln this week, speaking to faculty, staff, and students in open forums at the Nebraska City Union. Candidate Saba Randhawa spoke yesterday and this morning, while candidate April Mason will speak tomorrow and Thursday. University President Hank Bounds said in a statement, quote, I hope students, faculty, staff, and all Nebraskans will take advantage of the many opportunities we are offering to meet the finalists and share their thoughts, end quote. The other two candidates will speak next week. Cheryl Wu-Dun will speak at tonight's Ian Thompson Forum at the Lead Center for Performing Arts. The 7 p.m. talk titled Half the Sky, Turning Oppression into Opportunity for Women Worldwide will focus on empowering women with knowledge and the ability to make their own decisions. UNL will host a poetry night in honor of Black History Month. Poet 2 Black will perform.
I'm an outcast, excluded for the smart, been marks at my mouth has. They say I'm
Proclaim
a
Your
pessimistic
Legacy
wretch,
Poetry
an
Slam
angry
will feature spoken word artist 2 Black who will perform poetry on race, class, and society. It'll span from 7:30 to 9:30 p.m. in the Jackie Gahn Multicultural Center. After the break, Haley Archer will have the latest in sports.
University of Nebraska-Lincoln Extension. We've been your partner for 100 years in everything related to your family, your business, your community, and our state. Extension shares your best interests and delivers research-based information that you can trust. Extension works right beside you on your farm, on your ranch, in your community, with your youth. 100 years young and just getting started. Hi, I'm Dean Chuck Hibbard, and we are UNL Extension. Whether it's food production, environmental stewardship, human nutrition, business development, or youth engagement, you can count on our leading-edge, research-based information. UNL Extension, responsive, innovative, and trusted.
There's something about this community. The people, the friendships, the traditions that makes you want to be a part of it. It's not a singular idea or defining characteristic. It's a bond. Here we earned more than a degree. This place helped us become who we are today. We are Nebraska. Here, we know what it means to be part of something big. We know the meaning of a strong community and the importance of teamwork. We're kind, we're innovative, we are hardworking, and we always have been. We're loyal and spirited, and we believe in the things that matter. We come together to support our school and each other. We are fans. We are friends. We are alumni.
Good evening, I'm Haley Archer with sports. The Husker men's basketball team will be making the trip out to State College to take on the Penn State Nittany Lions this Thursday. Penn State has a 2-game win streak, but their last loss to the Huskers. The last time the two teams met, Andrew White scored a career-high 35 points, helping make up for the fact that Siobhan Shields was out due to concussion protocol. The Huskers will have to watch out for Penn State forward Brandon Taylor, who was named Co-Big Ten Player of the Week this week. Tip-off is set for Thursday at 6. The Husker women's team will host the Indiana Hoosiers tomorrow and are looking to break their 2-game losing streak. In their last game against Purdue, the Huskers struggled without two of their senior starters, Kendall Clark and Rachel Terrio. With only one senior left, Anya Kalenta, the Huskers will have to rely on younger players to step up. Indiana, on the other hand, has a record of 18-10 and is coming off a close loss on the road to Iowa. The game will be tomorrow at 7 at Pinnacle Bank Arena. The Huskers are set to hire a new defensive line coach, John Perella. Perella is no stranger to Nebraska or head coach Mike Riley, having played for the Huskers and under Riley with the San Diego Chargers. He will replace former coach Hank Hughes. And speaking of college football, NFL prospects are making their way to Indianapolis for the 2016 NFL Combine. Among these athletes are 4 Huskers: offensive tackle Alex Lewis, fullback Andy Janovich, and defensive tackles Vincent Valentine and Malik Collins. The workouts will take place at the Lucas Oil Stadium and last through Monday, February 29th. And that's all for sports. Back to you, Mecca and Cody.
I think I would love to be at the NFL Combine, just to see the prospects.
Yeah, I hope the Huskers do well too.
Yeah, and I would also like to see what Kim Ye's new bundle of joy looks like.
Well, coming up after the break, we will have Megan McGill with that and a look at what else is trending on social media.
The Study Stop is a place for students to really, be able to get together, do homework, but then also get academic assistance if they need it from different tutors available on campus, as well as teaching assistants and different resources that have been brought in.
It's a nice place because they have free coffee and hot chocolate. We also have tutors, which physics I like because it's really hard.
This is a study stop. It's a place for people who need help with whatever to come get help from tutors, or if they just need a quiet place to study, they can come study.
7 to 10 every day. There'll be a place where you can go and just sit and study. Coming to the study stop really is just helping yourself.
There's something about this community. The people, the friendships, the traditions that makes you want to be a part of it. It's not a singular idea or defining characteristic. It's a bond. Here we earned more than a degree. This place helped us become who we are today. We are Nebraska. Here, we know what it means to be part of something big. We know the meaning of a strong community and the importance of teamwork. We're kind. We're innovative. We are hardworking. And we always have been. We're loyal and spirited. And we believe in the things that matter. We come together to support our school and each other. We are fans. We are friends. We are alumni.
I'm Megan McGill with all your social media buzz. Despite Demi Lovato's serious Twitter shade to T Swift, she assures fans there's no bad blood between the two. Lovato criticized Swift for not publicly supporting Kesha after Swift made a $250,000 donation to help with the TikTok singer's ongoing legal battle. Lovato couldn't let it go and just really didn't care about offending Swift's loyal fan base after tweeting, quote, "Take something to Capitol Hill or actually speak out about something, then I'll be impressed," end quote. Later, Lovato said she had good intentions but admitted that sometimes her passion gets the best of her. Well, now we have another Kardashian to keep up with. The newest bundle of joy to the Kardashian West clan made his debut yesterday. Kim introduced her son, 3-month-old Saint West, to the world via Twitter. Kim shared the photo on her late father, Robert Kardashian's birthday, and said, quote, "I know there's nothing more in the world he would have wanted than to meet his grandchildren," end quote. Well, everywhere you look, fans are anxiously awaiting for the return of America's favorite San Fran family. But John Stamos, better known as Uncle Jesse, is reminding us why we fell in love with the 90s sitcom in the first place. Stamos posted this video of him and the young Olsen twins on a shoot in Hawaii back in 1989. And have mercy, is it cute? Stamos plans to continue the nostalgia by posting videos until the premiere of the show's spinoff Fuller House, which will air this Friday. Hashtag I love Bae Butt is trending on Twitter after Comedy Central's hashtag wars. Here's two of my personal favorites. Hashtag I love Bae, but I prefer legroom. Really, Rose, it looks like there's plenty of room on that headboard. Hashtag I love Bae, but he's in debt. Lots of great ideas, though. Well, apparently no one can accuse Kim K of being a gold digger. And that's it for social media. Back to you, Cody and Mecca.
Thanks, Megan. Now, it may not be Thursday, but in entertainment today, we are going to throw it back to the 90s with Little Kim and Puff Daddy.
And get the latest news on Kesha and Dr. Luke with Colleen Fell in entertainment. Be sure to tune in after the break.
Picture yourself in a masterpiece building, surrounded by the work of great American masters. It's here. Sheldon Museum of Art at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln. Nebraska's national treasure.
I'm Prince Mukamara, and I'm urging you to go to CoJMC to see if you qualify.
You've got things to do. You're the next success. A CEO, a dancer, a poet, an entrepreneur, a doer, a spark. Come make waves where there is no ocean.
Good evening. I'm Colleen Fell with what's hot in the entertainment world. While celebrities like Taylor Swift and Lena Dunham are showing their support for Kesha, her producer Dr. Luke had some harsh words in response to sexual assault allegations from the singer. Dr. Luke broke his silence on Twitter yesterday, calling Kesha's claims a contract agreement gone wrong. He said, "I didn't rape Kesha and I never had sex with her. Kesha and I were friends for many years and she was like my little sister." He later tweeted, "I have 3 sisters, a daughter and a son I raised with my girlfriend, and a feminist mom who raised me right." A sound of silence will set over Lincoln this summer, but don't worry, it's the good kind. Paul Simon of Simon & Garfunkel will bring tunes like Mrs. Robinson and Bridge Over Troubled Water to the Pinewood Bowl May 19th. This will be Simon's first show in Lincoln since the duo played the Pershing Center in 1968. Tickets for the show go on sale this Saturday. Speaking of throwbacks, Puff Daddy just dropped a new video for his song Auction, featuring none other than Lil' Kim. Here's a listen. This is the first music video for Lil' Kim since she released Look Like Money in 2013. And if you can believe this, it's been 20 years since she and Puff Daddy released a video, 1996's No Time. What do you think of the reunion? Tweet me at @IamColleenFell. Well, last night was a rough one for Bachelor Nation. On the Hometown Visit episode, Ben Higgins visited the final 4 women and met their families. Unfortunately, it was Amanda from Laguna Beach who was sent home after Ben told her he had stronger feelings for the other 3. Must be rough to be Ben. And that's your look at today's entertainment news. Back to you, Mecca.
Thanks, Colleen. Feeling the burn has soared to a new high with Portland, Oregon resident Ariel Zimmern. The 29-year-old is selling homemade ceramic pipes with the campaign logo of presidential candidate Bernie Sanders. Her Pro Sanders smoking wear costs $60 with the promise of 10% of her proceeds going to benefit Sanders. She says she wants to show her support. This is a blunt way of showing her support, don't you think, Cody?
Yeah, it's pretty creative, though.
I think it's dope.
And that's the latest from all of us here at Star City News. We'll be back every Tuesday and Thursday live at 5.
Make sure to check us out on Facebook and follow us on Twitter at Star City News 16. Have a good night.
You've been watching Star City News, a student-run newscast at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln's College of Journalism and Mass Communication.